free Palestine, free Gaza, buddy. You have they, them, they, zer, dragon / AirPod in your bio. I would love to hear the Palestinians' thoughts on you.
Stop harassing me. You need to stop harassing me. You have 10 seconds to stop recording me.
Again, when you're recording in public, that's your First Amendment right. You don't have any privacy in the public.
You have 10 seconds to step 9 meters away from me. You get it? David or Dave? Lee? Thingy? You have 10 seconds to stay away from me or you're harassing me. 10, 9, 8, 5.
Missed a couple numbers there.
4.
Stop. Run that shit back.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop harassing me, please. Stop recording. Where's the police? I need somebody here. This guy will not stop harassing me.
I think...
Shut the fuck up. You're not talking. Stay silent.
I think...
Where's this guy? I need the police here. You're not talking
if you have
time. Now you're talking. Shut the fuck up.
a stuffed animal over the highway, it's a matter of public interest.
Shut the fuck up. Call somebody.
Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I had to come here. I had to come to Gaza to see the truth with my own 2 eyes. And as you can see, there are thousands of boxes and crates with food and medicine behind me. Yet none of these have been delivered to the people of Gaza, who are still suffering and starving. How is this possible? Well, the world continues to blame Israel for this, when in reality, Israel is doing everything in its power to actually get this food delivered to the Palestinian people. But it's Hamas and the UN who are complicit in the suffering and starvation of the people of Gaza. Some of these crates have been here for weeks, if not months. We have sugar, we have cheese, we have tuna, literally everything. It's probably going moldy at this point, honestly. And this is exactly Hamas's plan. To paint Israel as the perpetrator of all of this. When in reality, it's Hamas that continues to use its own people as pawns. We see it when they use their own children as human shields. And now we're seeing it as they use food as a weapon of war. Truly one of the most pathetic, disgusting acts that I have witnessed in my entire life. And that's why I had to come to Gaza. I got my bulletproof vest on. I don't care. I will do anything to share with you the truth. And the truth is that Hamas is solely responsible for all of this food not being delivered to its own people.
If you're watching this video, I have been kidnapped by the IOF and taken to Israel against my will. Contact my government and tell them to end their complicity with Israel and bring me home.
That's Geraldine Ramirez. She's a 37-year-old woman from Cathedral City who her family says they now believe is in Israeli custody.
She was bringing help to people that need it. It's like the same thing you feel with anybody else that is in need. So she doesn't regret it, that I know.
Geraldine was a part of the flotilla of nearly 50 boats that were bringing humanitarian supplies and food into Gaza. But as we've seen reports earlier this week, the Israeli Navy has intercepted most, if not all, of those vessels. Now her family believes she's in their custody. They say they've reached out to the FBI, the State Department, even the US Embassy in Israel, but haven't gotten much help or information on how and when she'll be coming back home. Tonight, I'm sitting down with her family in an emotional interview where they're putting out a plea to the public. Anyone who has information or maybe can help bringing her safely back home to the United States, they're calling on you.
Hi, King Churro here. King Churro of neighboring or nearby Indio, California. Number one, what the fuck were you doing in the first place? Like, who authorized you to be there? right? Because clearly you were not authorized. That's why you were arrested, basically. You're not kidnapped. You're arrested. And on top of that, you're alive. So, I don't know. It just seems like if you were really in danger, you'd be dead. But number two, why should you be brought home safely when my brothers and sisters in arms, whether we're Army or Marine Corps, who went overseas, who got orders to go overseas, who were authorized to go overseas, a lot of us came back, or a lot of my brothers and sisters came back in a box, not safely. But yet you have the entitlement, the self-entitlement to come home safely when you were not authorized to go there in the first place. Thirdly, the problem I have with you is the fact that you were indoctrinated. You had the balls to do more than the people that indoctrinated you. You know, the people who all they do is this. And the saddest part of it all is that you took what you heard from somebody else and got yourself into some shit that you can't get yourself out of. Right? Meanwhile, you don't even know the real history of what the hell you're trying to do. You don't know the real history of the people you're trying to save.
The Palestinians have been pushing the Palestinian violent indoctrination based on false narrative of apartheid, colonialism, genocide, occupation. While Palestine never existed as a sovereign country, it never existed except as a colonial entity. And the joke on the Palestinians that they actually claim to be indigenous of the land, fighting against colonialism, while they choose a colonial entity as their national identity. How pathetic is that? I find it really unbelievable that the Palestinians continue spreading this lie and millions of people around the world are believing them. If you ask them what is Palestine, they don't know how to answer. If you ask them what makes a Palestinian Palestinian, they don't know how to answer. He wants to wipe out a nation, the most ancient nation in the Middle East, the most authentic nation in the Middle East, the only Jewish state on the planet, and he wants from the children of Gaza to do the job on his behalf, on behalf of his political ambition. And I tell him, why don't you go carry a rifle and fight the apartheid state? Why the children of Gaza supposed to fight on your behalf and on behalf of your righteousness? You are not the savior. This is a very severe state of mental illness that you think that you are the savior of Gazan children, because you are not the savior. They talk about genocide. Israel sent leaflets, millions of text messages. They made phone calls. They gave safe passages to people to evacuate war zone. While Hamas embedded under schools, hospitals, they did not leave any sacred zone for the civilians to evacuate to safety. Hamas did everything within their ability to maximize the civilian casualty for political and financial gain, for global sympathy, and they succeeded of fooling so many people. But this is not going to change the reality on the ground, because Hamas does not care for the Arab children. Hamas does not care for the Jewish children. Arabs, we are an ethnic group. We were way before Islam came to the region. We were way before the Palestinians came to the region. And by the way, the Palestinian history started in 1964 with the keffiyeh and the Palestinian flag. This is their heritage. That's all they have.
But I give it to you. At least you're not back home here in California or anywhere else in this country looking like
Little baby girls have never been touched like right there.
You okay? Can you stay out of the road? Stay out of the road. Can you stay out of the road?
It's your boy King Churro. Thank you for watching. Remember that you're loved, and remember to be great every day, because tomorrow is never promised. Peace out, y'all.
Every day you wake up, you got a decision to make. To go right or left, up or down, right or wrong. At the end of the day, you make the decision. Nobody forces you. So make the right decision. Make moves, set the goal. Stop making excuses, man. And if it look like a duck, walk like a duck, and sound like a duck, it's a duck. Stop guessing. Just do the right thing. You heard? You hear me? I love y'all. Stay positive. Love one another.
All right.
Freaking unbelievable. Take that flag down. Free Palestine.
Pendeja, that's a Honduran flag.